She's looking to become the Beatdown Promotions first ever flyweight champion, but she's got to be the tough girl to get there. It's Fain Mesquitta. We got her here.
Big win with the Aussie MMA Instagram page and give us a bit of glow up because we're killing.
Don't forget to check out Australian MMA magazine. That guy is doing the right things too, so let's go.
Welcome to the Australian MMA Podcast. My name's Vince Tinley, and today's guest is one of the best females we've got in the country in mixed martial arts. She's currently 4-0, fighting out of MMA FFT under the great Hanato Subotic. And she takes on Lisa Kyriacou, who has been one of the best in the country in the regional scene for quite some time. She'll be taking that bout on Beatdown Promotions November 8th. They'll both be competing for the inaugural Flyweight Championship. Now, Fain has sort of been around. She's been calling this fight for quite some time, and I believe Lisa Kyriacou's camp for quite some time said, nope, you are not experienced enough. And now she is. And so on November 8th at Eaton Hills Hotel, they are going to throw down. And look, I've been to Eaton's Hill before. It's a beautiful venue. Go get your tickets, Beatdown Promotions. If you can't get there, check it out on DAZN. That was their streaming partner. But yeah, like I said, November 8th, check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, Fain Mesquitta. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show for a second time. It's Fain Mesquitta. Mate, welcome. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
A long time since we talked. Was it this time last year, I think?
Probably. Where was I fighting again? I don't even remember.
Well, that's the thing. I think you were looking for a fight. You were really trying to get a fight. It might have even been with Lisa Kyriacou, and who I think at the time said you were inexperienced and not experienced enough, and here we are.
Probably. It sounds familiar. Yeah, it sounds very familiar. Yeah, I have been offered this fight at the time before, and probably that was one of the times.
Is it cool that it's finally like, yeah, now I'm experienced?
I guess now I am. What changes? I don't know.
Oh, well, I think you're on a tear. You've obviously you had a good fight earlier on the year, and I think Lisa's on a 2-fight losing streak, which you always get kind of brings it down a little bit. And then do you go higher? We don't know. We're about to find out. But yeah, it's pretty cool that this fight's come about. Are you excited for the opportunity?
Yes, I am. At the end of the day, we are still the top flyweights in the country. So yeah, it kind of makes sense to me.
And in terms of preparation, are you staying active? I mean, obviously it's balancing life. And I think you said you're at school as well or doing some other stuff. But like what, in terms of the fight career, you still going 100%, 100 miles an hour?
Yeah, to the point that I don't change much when I'm fight camp. It's pretty much the same.
How much do you train like throughout the week?
Almost every day. I mean, I take one day off every second week, sorry. Yeah, but sometimes like there are some days that I have like 3 sessions, others that I have 1-2 sessions, but at least 1 hour per day, 3 hours. 3.5 maximum. And
obviously not like hard sparring to the death.
No. Sometimes, but it depends on some particular weeks. They are harder than others.
Yeah, we've talked about the struggle of like finding training partners and stuff and people to work with. Has that gotten any easier?
In terms of training partners, I'm very satisfied with my team at the moment. Even before, I always had like very good training partners. Maybe it would be nice to have more women in my team. Sometimes like someone is injured, this happens, but I'm really happy. We have quite a few flyweights at the moment at MMA FFT. So yeah, I'm happy with that.
Do you reckon that's you helping? Because obviously top talent and you creating the right environment as well to make more flyweight girls want to come and train at your gym?
Look, I am there every day. That's all I can say. That's the right environment. It's up to them to decide. But the thing is, we don't have many pros at the moment that have I don't know, 3 or 4 fights. So, and if we do, they are already well established in their own gyms. So we train as much together.
Well, I mean, and you play the game of like, you're probably going to have to fight most of them anyway. So it's like you work together, which is great, but then there's no one to fight. Or if you fight them all, there's no one to train with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever thought about like moving somewhere else, like not gyms, but just like maybe different countries and stuff like that to chase the career? Or are you pretty satisfied with what you have here and the resources you have?
To be fair, I haven't, because like I have like family here, I have work, I work full time. So it would be kind of tricky to just say, hey, I'm going to see what happens elsewhere, because sometimes like I see other people, like I was in Brazil a couple weeks ago, and like some women there, they are still having issues to get fights, and it's a country with 10 times the population of Australia. So I'm like, is this actually necessary?
So how are you working full time and then essentially training full time?
So I'm gonna break it down for you. So Monday, I wake up at like 5:30, 6 a.m., go to the gym, do a weight session, come back at 8, start working from home at 8:30 until 5:30, and then I train from like 6 to 9 in the evening and things like that.
Wow. Are you just every day, all day?
Yeah. Sometimes I train during my lunch breaks, and so I finish later. But yeah, so that's how it works. Mostly working from home, and I have to be in the office like once, twice a week. But even then, I train in the city.
Yeah. Don't worry, I catch on there. You work from home, or you're at the gym, really secretly training, and then you jump on your laptop really quickly.
No, it's not secretly at all. All my work, everybody at work knows. Actually, in my last fight, I had some people from work, like even the CEO was there. So
oh, really? Oh, wow, that's really cool. That's awesome. Would you like to be a full-time training fighter, or do you enjoy sort of balancing other work?
I mean, that would involve so many things, right? If that is the right financial option, that obviously I would do. I would be a bit like Nick Lauda here.
Yeah.
So, as long as work outside sport is paying the bills and I'm happy with that, that is what makes sense for me right now, to keep training, afford all my coaches, etc. But it would be something that every athlete would like to have that opportunity, right?
Yeah, well, without doubt. I mean, and do you feel like you are close to becoming a full-time fighter, or do you still think the UFC and all that sort of stuff is a couple years away?
I would say maybe a couple fights away.
But you're getting about one fight a year, which isn't great. This is the first one, so that could be 3 or 4 years.
Stop it. I know what you mean.
Yeah, no, it is tricky. Obviously Lisa was the fight you wanted. I would imagine that in Australia, at least after Lisa, there wouldn't be too much that you're interested in, is there?
Yeah, I heard some people are moving divisions, so I don't know what else is left after that in Australia. So I'm gonna see what happens. Maybe going international again would be the best.
Did you enjoy your international time?
I did, but back to that part where I work as well. It's not fun to use my annual leave just to fight.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And then also like all the travel, like it's not even a holiday. So then you're working and then you work harder and then you come back to work.
Yes, that's exactly how it is. So I prefer fighting local as much as possible, but yeah, like you said, after Lisa, what else is in the horizon, right?
Yeah, and what is it about like Lisa's game that you think she's really good at, and where do you think you can exploit her?
I think she's very composed. I don't see like she making like too many mistakes. She doesn't rush things. But I think I can take that to my advantage as well, because it also means like that she doesn't put as much as a threat, because she's not there like to finish the fight all the time. So yeah, that's
Yeah, she's really good at like cage control as well. Is that something you've been working hard on, or is that do you just think it's the opponents that she's been up against, or did you have to work specifically to try and combat her strength?
Uh, I think I am stronger and my game is better. With all due respect, I took down my every single opponent that I had, so I don't see how is this going to be different this time.
Do you think she's a good fighter?
Yes, 100%. I just don't think her cage control is better than mine. That's all.
Well, when it comes to sort of fights against people like this, do you like to exploit their weakness, or are you sort of like, does your ego come involved and you go, no, I think I'm better than you at your strength?
uh, I don't know. Let me think about it. It would be nice to finish in a way that people are expecting. Yeah. Find another real naked choke. Let's make it predictable,
Well, it's like I feel like you've got a little bit of that in you. You're like just I'm all nice and yeah, it is what it is. And then there's that little glint in your eye when you're like, oh, you don't think I can strike, do you? Like you've got. That's good. That's good. And so, your coach Renato Sabotic has been pushing you like nothing else. He is in my inbox probably every second day, telling me how good you're going to be. How does it feel to have a coach that believes in you so much?
Well, I would say, yeah, it is great. Sometimes we all have like, moments where we are like too tired, like we feel like we're not learning anything anymore, or we have injuries and like I can't do this anymore, or it's even only dieting. It really messes with my head sometimes. So it's good to have someone so supportive that like, no, you have been through this, you have been through worse. So yeah.
Do you go through stages in fight camp where you doubt yourself?
Sometimes, yes. Yeah.
What about fight night? Are you one of those people that's like ultra confident, or are you backstage going, oh no, what am I doing here?
No, after the fight, yeah, after the camp is done, like I'm pretty switched on. I don't overthink too much. I think my main concern most of the times is getting on weight. It really makes me stressed.
Oh yeah, are you good at it?
No, I am. I never miss weight or anything like that, but it stresses me out. Like to have to count calories, to think about what I'm gonna eat next time, and to plan all my macros. That's very consuming mentally. So I worry more about this than the fight.
Yeah. Do you have a nutritionist?
I do have worked with a few nutritionists in the past. I actually was working with Annie Mac in the beginning of the year, but I have a very good knowledge of myself and what works for me as well.
I wanted to ask you a question too, sorry, about when it comes to women in MMA and being so harsh on cutting the weight and watching food and all that sort of stuff. Do you find that is hard negatively? Because I feel like I think Lisa even mentioned it previously in an interview where it's like when you're growing up, especially girls, even more than boys, get told, about watching weight and this and that, and they kind of get pressures from school and stuff of having to be a certain weight. Do you think when you're in MMA that sort of always having to watch your weight going into fight camps, does it affect you? Do you think it will affect you negatively, like long term?
No, I don't think so. No, I actually see more my body as a tool now than I'm trying to do things for aesthetics. So obviously I do like to eat and not too much because I train so much that I honestly, when I'm not on fight camp, I don't even care about what I'm doing. Or when I have a cake on Tuesday, I will have it. I don't put weight because I'm consistent, with what I do. But I don't feel that. I felt more pressure about looking in a certain way before I start fighting. Before I start fighting, for me, it was just like, yeah, women are supposed to look in a certain way and are supposed to do this. But now I feel like so powerful and strong that I'm more proud of the things that my body that can do than how it looks like.
Yeah, it's true. You'd rather have less abs and win the fight by knockout than be super ripped, unconscious on the floor.
Correct.
And are you enjoying the sort of life path you've picked so far? Because I often talk to fighters, and there's a lot of sacrifice. You know, you got to miss out on certain things, birthdays, maybe going out, maybe other career paths, which you've weirdly balanced quite well. But is there anything in life that you've kind of missed out on that you went, oh, like I regret sort of chasing fighting. I wish I would have been able to kind of go out more with my friends or anything like that?
No, not yet. Yeah. No, obviously there are certain things that I can't do, or I have been to parties where I couldn't eat or things like that, but I was still there when I could, you know. Other than, you know, maybe spending some annual leave in Thailand, no, it didn't change much my life.
Awesome. And before I let you go, what is your prediction of this fight come November 8th? How's the fight between you and Lisa Kyriacou going to go?
I couldn't say ground and pound.
Wow. What round?
Second.
Oh, okay. All right. I like it. I like it. Well, Fain, thank you so much for taking the time. I really appreciate you jumping on, and it's always good to chat with you. You're one of the most delightful killers that we have on the scene. So thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
See ya.